Hi, Wendy Ruffini with the Focus Real Estate Team, and today I wanted to talk about the predictions for what's going to happen in the market in 2022. Well, first off, we're starting out the year with an extremely low amount of inventory here in Orange County. We're starting out with about 1,000 homes on the market, which is 60% less than January of last year. And last year was the lowest year that we've had on record since 2004, since my economist has started keeping track of all of this. So it's going to create a lot of pent-up buyer demand, and it's a great time to be a seller. If you're thinking about selling, we are going to follow a traditional market cycle where we're going to see the most amount of inventory in spring and summer, and it'll taper off in fall and then be a little bit quieter during the holiday season. But because of this reduced amount of inventory on the market, we're going to continue to see multiple offers that will happen on houses that are up for sale. We are not, however, going to see a flood of distressed homes. A lot of people have asked, gosh, Wendy, all these houses went into forbearance with their mortgages during the pandemic. In fact, 7.6 million houses went into forbearance. But an interesting fact is that there's only 264,000 houses out of 7.6 that currently are still delinquent on their mortgages. And there's about 500,000 people who are currently working with their lenders to try to recast their loan. So we are not going to see a wave of foreclosures, fortunately, coming. It's just a completely different situation than we were in back in 2007 and 2008. There's so much equity sitting in people's houses right now that they have other options. So that's a fortunate thing that we're not going to see a wave of foreclosures for homeowners. Now let's talk a little bit about interest rates. The Fed has stated that they are going to do 3 interest rate hikes next year, which means that interest rates likely will push up to 3.5%, maybe 3.75% next year. So I think the rates are probably going to bounce between 2.75% and 3.5%. They're really trying to curb inflation a little bit, so we'll see where that lands. So if you're considering refinancing your house, now would be a good time to consider doing that. If you want to pull a little bit of equity out of your house to go buy another property, it would be a fantastic time to do that before we start to see interest rates tick up slightly. It's not going to be dramatically different. I mean, keep in mind the big picture is that we're still hovering around our 51-year low in interest rates. So it's still a great time to be a buyer. So if you have any other questions about what is going to happen in our market in 2022, please feel free to reach out to me. Love to be a resource for you and help you get any questions answered. Have a great day.